Up until very recently, there were essentially two kinds of business and economic reporting trends emanating since the 2008 financial crisis. Sanguine, triumphant, and motivating news in the mainstream corporate transatlantic financial press versus pensive, probing, and skeptical viewpoints in the alternative economic press. Well, over recent history, there has been a tide swell of mainstream establishment figures, be they retired central bank and treasury chiefs or leading hedge fund managers, shifting into warning modes worthy of those observers otherwise considered quote-unquote alarmist or fringe, with fingers being pointed at an inevitable, possibly even imminent, second global financial crisis. Folks like Ben Bernanke, Henry Paulson, Timothy Geithner, and respected heads of banks and institutional investing firms such as Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan Chase are waving warning flags over not a recession, but a crisis approaching, and one larger than the one a decade ago. Why now? Where were the reputable, cautious, gloomy financiers, bureaucrats, and pundits on the CNBC's, Bloomberg's, and Wall Street Journal pieces of even a year ago? Why this collective mandate to fess up, as it were, about true macroeconomic conditions, as well as the paucity of viable policy options for averting it, let alone for treating it once it hits? What are you expected to think and do from here on in? In this 30th episode of Money and Fear, and as always in the show's detailed show notes listed under the videos on our website, recent information disseminated by leading figures assigned to public discourse by the transatlantic business and political establishment will be reviewed. Some of the data will confirm what we've covered on this program over the past year and a half. Some of it will be new, yet the fact that it's all now attested to by past and present decision makers removes any controversies over where the national and global economies are headed, and perhaps by wider design. If you're not a NewsBud member yet, please join and tell others. It costs practically nothing, yet gives you information you're not supposed to know, thus empowering you to stay ahead of the herd and to think like the determining private forces behind global finance and its seminal role in molding world affairs think. The time is now to support independent, nonpartisan media, so please consider joining the worldwide NewsBud community today and tell other genuinely curious friends and family out there as well. Thank you.